Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Azhar Ali, Assistant Professor, Electrical Engineering Department, Sarhad University, Peshawar. Dear student, this first video lecture of week 5th for the course Applied Mathematics 2 is the continuation of my previous video lecture of week 4th. In the previous video lecture, we have discussed exact differential equations and its solution. And now today in this video lecture we are going to learn about non-exact differential equations and its solution. Dear students, for the solution of non-exact differential equations we need an integral factor. If we find an integral factor, then we multiplied that integral factor to the given non-exact differential equations, then the non-exact differential equations become an exact differential equations. But here a question to be arise that how to find an integral factors. There are 4 cases for finding an integral factor. So in this video lecture we will discuss case number 1 for finding an integral factors. But first of all, I would like to tell you about the non-exact differential equations.
What is an exact non-exact differential equation? This is the general form of the first order differential equation, which I have already told you about this first order differential equation in the previous lecture. So this differential equation will be non-exact if partial m by partial y does not equal to partial n by partial x. M is a function. The coefficient of dx will be the function of m, and the coefficient of dy will be the function of n. So if the partial derivative of m with respect to y does not equal to the partial derivative of n with respect to x, then this differential equation will be non-exact. If the differential equation is not exact, then make that equation exact by finding an integral factor. For the non-exact differential equation, first of all we will find an integral factor, and then we multiplied the integral factor to this given differential equation, and after multiplying the integral factor to this differential equation, the equation become an exact differential equation. So in general, for this differential equation, if this differential equation is not exact, in such situation we find a function lambda such that by multiplying lambda to this given differential equation, and then this given differential become an exact differential equation. Here the function lambda is the function of xy is called an integral factor. Now the next question is that how to find the integral factor. There are 4 cases to find an integral factor for this non-exact differential equation. The case number 1 is to find an integral factor. This is case number 1. 1 over n into partial m by partial y minus partial n by partial x. If from this expression we get a function only of x, then the integral factor will be e power integration of this function with respect to x. First of all, find partial m by partial y and partial n by partial x, and then subtract these two and then divide by n. After this expression, if we get a function only of x, then the integral factor will be e power integration of this function with respect to x. So this will be the integral factor. Now for example, this is a differential equation. The coefficient of dx is denoted by m, and the coefficient of dy is denoted by n. So the m function is x square plus y square plus 3, and the n function is minus 2xy. First, to find the partial derivative of m with respect to y. So the partial derivative of m with respect to y, the derivative of this term will be 0, and the derivative of this term will be 0, and the derivative of y square with respect to y will be 2y. Now the partial derivative of n function with respect to x. With respect to x, the derivative of x with respect to x will be 1, so we get minus 2y. Since these two results are not equal, so this given differential equation is non-exact differential equation. Now, how to find the integral factor for this non-exact differential equation? First of all, subtract partial n by partial x result from partial m minus partial y, and then divide the result by n. The result of partial m by partial y is 2y, and the result of partial n by partial x is minus 2y. Go back to the previous slide. The result of partial m by partial y is 2y, and the result of partial n by partial x is minus 2y. So subtract these two results. Partial m by partial y minus partial n by partial x. Partial m by partial y equal to 2y, and partial n by partial x is equal to minus 2y. So minus or minus plus. Now this is equal to 4y, and the result of n is minus 1 over 2xy, minus 2xy. The result of n is minus 2xy. So 1 over n mean 1 over minus 2xy. Now adding these two terms, we get 4y. 4y divided by minus 2xy, we get minus 2 by x. So the result of this expression is only a function of x. So we can find the integral by this formula: e power integration of this function with respect to x. The integration of this function minus 2 by x integration is minus log of x. So e power minus log of x is equal to x power minus 2. So we get the integral factor for the function is 1 over x square. Now we multiplied this integral factor to the given differential equation, multiplied the integral factor to the given differential equation. This is the given differential equation. So multiplied the integral factor, which is 1 over x square. After multiplication, we get 1 plus y square by x square cancel, y square by x square, and 3 divided by x square. So similarly multiplied 1 over x to minus 2xy, x cancel, we get minus 2y divided by x. Now this is the new function of m. Now again consider this is equal to m and this is equal to n to check whether now this differential equation is exact or not exact. But after multiplying the integral factor to the given differential equation, so the given differential equation since not exact, and after multiplying the integral factor to the given differential equation definitely become an exact differential equation, and you can check it again. This is the new function m, 1 plus y square by x square plus 3 by x square, and this is the new function n, minus 2y divided by x. Now the partial derivative of m with respect to y. With respect to y, this term is now treated as constant. This is the constant term, and this term also treated as constant term. So the constant term derivative 0, and this constant term derivative 0, and the derivative of y square with respect to y is 2y by x square. Now the derivative of n function with respect to x, we get 2y by x square. Since these two results are equal, so this differential equation is now an exact differential equation. Now since this differential equation is an exact differential equation, now easily we can find its solution by this formula, which I have already discussed in the previous lecture for the exact differential equation. The solution of the exact differential, we can find the solution of the exact differential equation by taking integration of m term with respect to x and integration of n but those terms of n which not containing x. So these are the terms of function m. So taking integration of m term with respect to x, and since in this differential equation there is only one term which contain x, so we skip the integration of n term, so only taking the integration of m with respect to x. So the integration of 1 is x, and the integration of y square by x square with respect to x minus y square by x, and the integration of 3 by x square with respect to x is a minus 3 by x is equal to c. Now this is the solution of this differential equation. Now let's move on another example. Suppose we have a differential equation x square plus y square plus x dx plus x square y dy is equal to 0. This is equation number 1, and this is the given differential equation. First of all, check this differential equation whether this differential equation is exact or non-exact. The coefficient of dx denoted by function m, and the coefficient of dy denoted by n. Now partial m by partial y is equal to 2y. The derivative of this x square with respect to y now is 0. X square is treated as a constant term in the partial derivative with respect to y. Now the derivative of y square with respect to y is 2y, and the integration and the derivative of x with respect to y again 0. So partial derivative of m with respect to y is 2y, and the partial derivative of n with respect to x, now the derivative of x is 1, so this is y. The result of partial m by partial y is 2y, and the result of partial n by partial x is only y. So these two results are not equal, so it is clear that the given differential equation is a non-exact. Now how to become this differential equation an exact differential equation, how to transform this non-exact differential equation into exact differential equation. For this purpose we have to find an integral factor. So check case number 1 for the integral factor. In case number 1 we have discussed in the previous slide that first of all subtract partial n by partial x from partial m by partial y result. This is the result of partial m by partial y, and this is the result of partial n by partial x, so this is equal to y. Now divide this result by n function. So y divided by the n function is equal to xy. Dividing this result by n function, we get 1 over x, and it is clear that this is only a function of x. So we can find the integral factor by this formula, e power integration of this function with respect to x. Again, the integration of 1 over x is log x, so e power log x we get x. Now this is the integral factor. Now dear student, simply multiply this integral factor to this given differential equation, and then again check the differential equation. The differential equation definitely will be an exact differential equation. Now to multiply this integral factor x with the equation number 1, we get x into x square plus y square plus x into dx plus x into xy dy is equal to 0. Now the new function m is equal to x into x square x cube plus xy square plus x into x plus x square. So this is the new function m, and the new function n is now x square y. Now to check whether this new differential equation is exact, so taking the derivative of m function with respect to y, the partial derivative of m term with respect to y, here x cube treated as a constant term, and this x square also treated as a constant term. So the derivative of this term with respect to y is 0, and the derivative of x square will be also 0. So the partial derivative of m with respect to y is equal to 2xy. Similarly, the partial derivative of n with respect to x is equal to 2xy. Since these two partial derivatives are equal, partial m by partial y is equal to partial n by partial x. So this new differential equation is an exact differential equation. Now You can easily find the solution of this exact differential equation by taking this formula: integration of m function with respect to x and integration of n function, but those term of n which not containing x with respect to y is equal to c. Dear students, here note that since in this new differential equation the function of n containing only one term which contain x, so we skip in this example the integration of n functions and we take the integration only the integration of m function with respect to x. So the integration of m, this is m function, x cube plus xy square plus x square into dx. So the integration of x cube is equal to x4 by 4 plus integration of xy square with respect to x. So the integration of x with respect to x, x square by 2 into y square, and the integration of x square with respect to x is x cube by 3 is equal to c. So this is the solution of this new differential equation. Dear students, inshallah in next class we will discuss case number 2 for finding the integral factor. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.